The Grow My Cleaning Company podcast helps owners of cleaning companies just like you to grow your company and yourself so you can make more money and finally get the time and money freedom that probably got you into this business. Discover how to automate and create systems that allow you to grow like crazy without losing control. If you dig the show and want to show some love, subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes. It really helps. Enjoy the show. Hey, Cleaning Nation, Mike Campion here with my new BFF, Deanna Jennings. This amazing young woman not only is painting her background, so for those of you that are joining us on video, we got some blue. She got a red shirt, blue background, and a cool hairdo that I could never pull off, even if I was a lady, I don't think. And so you have to tune into YouTube if you want to see what on God's green earth we're talking about. And there's a flower involved. So there you go. That's all the teasers you podcast folks will get. Deanna started Totally Clean in January 2019. So we got 2-year veteran going on, almost coming up on 3. She serves residential folks in San Antonio, Texas. Anything I missed or anything you want to add about your life, your business philosophy?
I always try to do my best, and I clean everybody's house like it was my own. And I'm appreciative of every business, everybody's business. So that's the way I like to clean.
Beautiful. So what on God's green earth got you into cleaning? I always love asking that because people have such cool stories.
It's funny because if you ask my friends, I'm the last person they would think to do this. I always have a great eye for detail, but I was taking care of my grandma, and my nurse asked for a raise one day. And I just, immediately gave her what she asked for because she was great for us. And I started cleaning, move out cleanings after work and on the weekends. And then it just from there just grew.
So what I heard you say is you had a nurse that you loved who wanted more money, and you didn't have more money, but you're like, if I have to go clean to pay this woman more money to take good care of my grandma, so shall it be.
Yes. I just said yes immediately and, came with that idea next.
Right off the bat, Deanna gets a big virtual hug because that is awesome that you're like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. Grandma needs good care. And if this lady needs extra money. I was
honoring a promise she locked me into it when I was like 5, probably.
That is phenomenal. Second, I want all of y'all to get what just happened. So any of you that when we coach you to, hey, raise your prices or whatever, and like people are going to be pissed off. The reality is either they'll be fine with it or you're not really providing that good of a service. Either way, the problem isn't the price. You got to make yourself more indispensable to your clients or get better clients. But I love, and again, most of the people we're working with, they're good clients, have money. Deanna's like, I didn't even have the money, but I knew this is what I needed for my grandma. And if I had to go clean toilets to get it, then so it shall be. So I love that. And the third thing I want you to get, so frustrating when I coach people and they, we've got a plan or something to change their lives that costs a nickel or $1,000 or $5,000 or something. They want to build $1 million company and they're like, oh, I can't do that or whatever. And it's like, guys, if you're committed, freaking figure it out. So I love that Deanna had so much confidence. She's like, yeah, I'll figure it out. I'm committed. So obviously I get the money. Like that's how winners think. Losers go, if I had X, whatever, advertising, employees, coach, whatever they need. If I had the money, then I would do it. It's like, no, that's like sitting in front of the fire and go, if you put off some heat, I'd put in some wood. And it's like, no, you got to figure out to put wood in first and then you get some heat, man. So a ton packed in that little thing. All right. As interesting as that was for me and maybe for Cleaning Nation, that's not what Deanna called for. She wants some daggum help. Deanna, what's going on in your world? How can I help you?
Well, I try to hire, I want to grow as a company. And I think when I hire people, I'm so busy working myself, I don't have time to properly train them. So, I lose employees very quickly. I don't think they feel trained properly. So I need to have a good system in place. And where to get good employees from as well that'll be patient and, learn with me.
So
it's not gonna stand still.
Yeah. Let me, if I may, anytime, and again, we've coached thousands, if not tens of thousands of people on this. So not my first rodeo. Almost always. And it's funny because people come to us going, show me the tactics, show me how to write a hiring ad, show me where to advertise it, show me how to conduct an interview, show me how to do the hiring paperwork. And all that's fine. I'm not saying that's not a piece of the pie. The problem is they think that's the pie. This is not the pie. Yeah. So, and I love right off the bat, Deanna seems to be wildly coachable. So right off the bat, I want to encourage you when you say things like, I don't have time, I'm going to push back at the reality is you're probably thinking about it wrong. So the way that would look like is many of the times, if not most of the time, the real belief is and you're totally open, Deanna, to be honest with me, go, oh my gosh, you nailed it. Or nope, that's not me at all. But let me take a wild guess. Mm-hmm. When I hear people say, I don't have time, I can't get the right people, oftentimes the foundational layer below that is some sort of belief. So let me hit you with a couple of beliefs, and you can be totally honest if you're like, ooh, got me right between the eyes, or nope, Mike, you don't know me. I'll take either as long as it's honest. One belief, no one can clean like me. If I let someone else clean without holding their hand, petting their head, and watching them like a hawk, they'll ruin my whole reputation. Everyone will know that I'm a scam.
That's my biggest thing. They'll ruin my company. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So of the real problem I wouldn't say problem, the real opportunity here is not to get a better hiring system, because if Deanna believes, because it seems like Deanna's a nice human being that wants to do good work for her clients. So if your belief is, if I turn my employees loose on my customers, they're going to not only do a poor job, but my customers will hate me and everyone's going to quit and everyone will know that I'm a bad person. Now, Mike, help me find a plan to let my employees loose on my customers. I can make any plan you want, girl. It will fail immediately because you're not a liar or a cheater. You're like, I can't do that to my clients.
Yeah.
So for everybody, we'll walk this through with Deanna, but hopefully all of you can play along at home with your beliefs. So the first belief is typically the hard one is, no one can clean like me. I'm a magical special cleaning unicorn, and everybody buys me and my service, not the magic. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay. And what flows from that is, if I hire, they won't be bad. They'll steal, they'll lie, they cheat. They're more of a headache than they're going to be. Everybody sucks. Nobody's like me. And then when we put an ad out, what do we get? Everybody sucks. Nobody cleans like you. It's the same thing, because we're attracting that.
Show up. Yeah.
So we're kind of creating that into our universe. So let me give you an example that hopefully will help, because I would go through that myself. When I first started growing a cleaning company, it was me and my beautiful bride who did zero coaching and a microphone, ATR 2100. Love this bad boy. If anyone wants to start a podcast, I'm not an affiliate, but $100, $80, whatever is great, Mike. That was it. That was my team. And for so long, because, whatever dumb, weird stuff I had in my mind is like, I'm the only coach. I can't, blah, 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 blah. And then finally I realized, and this, I promise I'm going to translate this to you all, Cleaning Nation, to you, Deanna. Finally, I realized what happened is I'm really good at tactical stuff, like exactly what we talked about with here's what to do. Here's how to do it. I build companies. I promise if you do this, you'll get that. The problem was I would tell people clearly what to do and coach them. And imagine this, I wasn't coaching robots. They wouldn't do it, even when they paid me. So I was like, well, maybe if I yell at them or say it louder or say it more often or repeat it. Surprisingly, just like with my kids, my spouse, and every other human I've ever met, that didn't work either. So eventually I said, you know what? I really need a mindset coach. Or as of now, we have a team of multiple mindset coaches. But I had to get out of my own way in terms of what my people need most and best is me. So for those of you out there going, yeah, that's not fair because it's a different skill set. You're saying, you had a different skill set and I needed a skill set. So what you're talking about isn't, I have one skill set is cleaning and I know how to do it the best. Maybe. The reality is there's another way to look at this. Being a fairly rich guy, having two homes that I think, I don't know if my wife has a clean or not, but if she did, she can have whoever she wants. I don't even care what they cost. But it would not be for me or my wife, because again, I understand a lot of ladies out there, you don't understand us women are different. Even for my wife, who's a very clean, it's not like she's, we're not living in filth. Like she keeps a clean house. That's important to her. Even to my wife, it would be much more about, are they going to come when they said they are? Are they going to mess up our schedule? Are they going to let our dogs out? Are there people I trust in my home if it's just me and my son alone and Mike's not here? Are they going to steal anything? Do they have insurance? Are they nice people? You notice I haven't mentioned one thing about, are they going to get the baseboards with the magic super cleaning? And the problem is when you come, because you think it's all about the cleaning, you'll say things like, did we do a great job cleaning? And we'll go, yeah, you did a great job cleaning. Well, see, that's what my clients want. And often even in the sales call, because we don't know how to sell, we'll ask them, what do you want? And they'll go, and they'll give you some version of, I want the most cleaning for the least money, right? Is that something, is that a theme you've heard on the whatever?
Yeah, it's pretty much,
but they don't want that. The right clients, they just don't know what to say. So if they haven't been trained on what they really want, if you go to an ignorant person, what do you want in a car? I don't know, the cheapest car with the nicest features, right? But that's because they don't. If you go, well, how many kids do you have? Oh, geez, I have 4. Okay, so there's a really cheap 2-seater that's got a bunch of features. Oh, I can't have that. And then you go, okay, what about safety? Oh, geez, yeah, I guess I do need safety. What about gas? Oh, crap. So once you start educating, they start realizing I don't want the most. So when you say the most cleaning If you go in and they give you a version of, I want the most cleaning for the least money, and you start getting into, oh, good, let's look at the ceiling fans. Let's take a white glove. They're going to go with you and go, yeah, I guess if all things were equal, I could have this really high level of cleaning or just good level of cleaning. Yeah, I guess I'd rather have the high, right? But because we're asking those questions, we're getting those answers. If we just said, awesome, so the most cleaning for the least money is there's a homeless guy down by the river that'll do it for a can of baked beans and he'll clean all day. They go, oh my God, no, I can't have that guy in my home. Oh, okay. So tell me why. Well, I need insurance. Okay. Well, what else? Well, I don't want to be rude, but maybe he smells or he's going to frighten my children. Okay. So we need, and you start talking and you start realizing like, wait a second, that's not what they need at all. Yeah. So just like I'm a really good coach, but I can't provide the best. I'm okay at mindset work, but we've got world-class people that can do that. You guys might be world-class cleaners, but that's not what they're looking for. They're looking for consistency, security, a system, knowing that if someone's sick, someone else will come, knowing that people are going to be on time. So as an owner, we can create all of those things. As a cleaner, you can't create any of those things, right? Because what if you get sick? What if you get hit by a bus? What if you want to go on vacation? What if your first job runs late? All of the things that your right clients really want, consistency and trustworthiness and knowing what's going to happen, and goes out the window. And we'll also get to, if we've only been cleaning and that's all people have been used to, they don't want change. We go, I'm going to bring someone else in. They freak out.
That happens too. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the reality. Another example of me kind of transitioning my coaching thing, and I promise it relates to you all, is when I started, I did one-on-one coaching. And it got to be the point there was too many of them and not enough me. And I'm like, I got to sleep. I can't, this doesn't work. So I switched to group coaching. And if my belief would have been, hey, Deanna, I know you're used to one-on-one. I can't do it anymore. I'm sorry. It's got to be group. You're probably going to be pissed off, but I'll do my best. You would have probably quit. Just like if you go to your cleaners, I know it's always been me. I've got this guy. Now he's pretty good. He's not as good as me, but if you set it up like that, they're going to freak the heck out. But if you just go, hey, Deanna, great news. I've been trying to connect you with all the other of my amazing people I keep telling you stories about. And I just realized there's so much value in that group. I don't want to keep that for me anymore. I'm going to make sure that you all get to, of course, I'm going to be here. I'm going to answer all the questions you have, but by golly, you need to see the other people's success to encourage you. You'll go, fantastic. If you go, good news, Deanna, I know it's always been me, but sometimes I'm late and sometimes I'm sick. And depending on if I had a fight with my spouse or kicked my dog or whatever's going on in my life, your cleaning may not be what it needs to be. And I know that you want a system and you want something trustworthy. And as much as you like me, if I go on vacation, you want your house to be clean, but you feel like a jerk being like, you can't. All that weirdness is going to go away. We finally are going to go to a real team. We've got insurance and uniforms and training, and I'll still be here every now and again to say hi, not to clean, just to make you feel loved. Then we're going to go, okay. And for the 10% that go, no, I need you. You go, well, you don't have me, right? If any of my one-on-one clients were like, that's all I'm going to take. I don't offer it anymore. Where do we go from here? Or just make it such a ridiculous price. Like, okay, it's $300 a month when my team cleans. I'm happy to come do it. It's $1,000 a month. And they'll go, I'm not going to pay that. Go, I wouldn't either. That's why I'm giving you the team. Like, we're on the same page. And if one wants to pay $1,000 a month to clean and you want to clean it, God bless you. Go do that. At least you're getting paid. So I want to open it up to you, but I want to clear up for Cleaning Nation what just happened. Deanna came with a very sincere question on, I need a hiring funnel. I don't have enough time. So she was making up a bunch of stories around her core belief of no one can clean like me and my people only want me. Until we fix that core belief, none of the other stuff on top of it's going to be fixed. So I want to make sure you guys understand, first, we have to know who we need to be. Then we can know what to do, and then we can know how to do it. But you guys, a lot of you guys want to start with how to do it first, but you're not the right person. So you could put me in charge of IBM, and I'm a pretty smart guy. I'd probably ruin it because I don't know who to be. And it's not that I don't know what to do. I'm pretty tactically smart, but I don't know how to lead a team of that size. All right. That said, Deanna, I've talked a lot real fast. You might have some questions. How you feeling?
I felt like you're opening my mind to thinking completely different. I think just because when I go to hire, here I go hiring. My attitude, just like with my grandma, that was quick, easy. I wanted that. So just changing my thinking. And you're right, I'm not selling cleaning, I'm selling consistency, service. So that really just made me think of things a lot different already. So
I wish I could tell you that Deanna was like a shill I paid, because if I was going to pay a guest to come on and like be perfect and act the way I wanted, this is what it would look like if I could write a script. So I don't know if Deanna's that good of an actress, but hopefully you guys are seeing that coachability, right? A lot of times we coach people And they're like, what kind of results can I get? And it's like, it depends on how full out you want to play. So when people fight and go, no, I just need a hiring ad. Just tell me that. I don't need to change any of what I am. It's like, I'll do my best, but we're going to drag you to your success. The way that Deanna just kind of expressed herself is, again, all we do is coach people. And I see people like, I know you're going to do well. I know you're going to struggle. Deanna is a perfect example of a woman who's going to do really well. Cause she's like, that made sense. I'm not going to fight you. She's more committed to getting the results that she wants than fighting for her limitations. And no, it's just a hiring ad. So I love and again, it's so funny. I got it right in the beginning of the call. You're like, my grandmother's nurse needed more money. I didn't have more money. I didn't tell her, hold on, let me apply for a job. Let me see. I said, absolutely. Let's go. Let's do it. And then I figured the crap out.
Because she was the same thing you said. I wanted to keep everything, that not just the nursing, but everything that else came with it. So that makes so much sense to me.
But the line continues. Then when you get coaching, you're like, I want to hire, and I think I know the solution, and you get a different solution as opposed to fighting. You go, okay, good. I'll just do that. And it's like the people that do the best in our program, and I say this with ultimate love, are the people that are too dumb to know what we're saying doesn't work. So they just do it like, okay, I guess I'll just do that. And then they get massive success. And the smart people, they're like, I've got questions. I got to think it through. What about this? That won't work. They struggle and they look at the dumb people and go, how are you getting those results? And the dumb people do the same face Deanna just did. They're confused. Like, I paid for the same program you did. I did the things that they told us to do. Are you not doing that? Like, well, you don't understand. My situation different. And then the dumb people, I'm doing huge air quotes, just go ahead and get massive results because they're too dumb to know it won't work. And the massive air quotes smart people are way up in their head explaining 17 reasons why their situation is different. So I love Deanna. They're just like, oh, that changed my mindset. Great. I need to work on who I am and how I think first. Then the hiring will be easy. What's next? Like that is I just want to hug you because that's so rare in this world. Wow. All right. We're going to wrap it up. For all of you on the video, will understand when I encourage Deanna. I think you're going to be a great business owner. I don't know about painter. You might want to hire a professional. That doesn't look great. I'm just saying the color is cool, but we got a lot going on back there. It's freaking me out a little bit. Yeah, it's freaking me out too. For those of you not on video, like, I just want to learn about cleaning. Stop wasting my time with Deanna's wall color. We're wrapping it up for content here. If you would like more of how to hire, how to grow, how to expand, how to get more free time, more impact, all the things that you want to do to scale without all the headaches that so many of you all go through and I went through for 20 years, go to growmycleaningcompany.com. There's over 600 podcasts. I don't even think we have anything for sale. The best place to start is the on-demand masterclass. It's 5 shifts you need to really scale your cleaning business. Check it out now, and I will see you there. Well, here we are, the end of the podcast, and you made it. Great job. I've got a little bonus for you for sticking through with me. But like I mentioned before, if you got value out of this podcast and you want to show a little love, subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes, Spotify, wherever the heck you're listening to this thing. Share with a friend, share the love. And as a special thank you for those of you that stuck with me to the end, how about I give you my personal phone number so we can text? It's a great way for me to get to know you, your business, your goals personally. So shoot me a text now, 602-932-6431. That's 602-932-6431. I am the only one who responds to these texts, and I will personally respond to everyone I possibly can as long as this number is manned. Don't know how long we're going to keep this at the end of the podcast, so grab it now, 602-932-6431. Give me a text, say hey, can't wait to meet you.